Hello? We good there? Hi, Clips Finn. Howdy. Thought I'd come and do a little live stream, see if anyone wants to come and chat. Purbeck, Cameron, Ethan, you're all on. Cool. Don't know how my mic is, if it's using my laptop mic or it's using my camera mic. I don't think it's using the camera mic. That's the one I wanted it to use. Don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, I hope you're doing alright. You're all keeping well, looking after yourselves. Yeah, don't know why the microphone isn't working from the other one. But we all have a good afternoon, looking after yourselves. I've got this to build tonight. I'm going to be doing that with a special applicator, because before I've been using a little stick, haven't I? Yeah, where we get the stick out, I'll be dipping it in to my glue, which would be some Gorilla Glue, and then I put it on. And everyone keeps saying you need something like this, so I thought, hang on, let's just get it out and have a go. I just also fancied catching up with everyone. It's always nice seeing you guys chatting to me on here. I always have a lot of fun. So yeah, it's a Manor Farmhouse, Cameron. It's a cool little kit. I don't even know if I'm going to put it on the layout, but when things look good and they're not so expensive, I just think, why not? Be good. I'm going to connect on with my phone so I can see you guys on here. It'd be quicker. There we go. We'll click on that. And they're not so expensive. That sounds alright actually, looking at that. That's good. Right. There's 12 of you in. Hello. I've been working on some of my bits of my videos. And been doing this platform. It's all 3D printed. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see where I've been doing the 3D printing, held together with sleepers. I needed something to help it. Hey Tim, how are you doing? What kit brand do you recommend? What for the cardboard ones? I only know Metcalf for that, but there are obviously various ones out there. But yeah, so this is the platform which will be going for the narrow gauge side to the standard gauge. Haven't finished it yet. It'll be all for a video for next week, as well as I've been doing my back scene, been doing some foam cutting and drawing, doing all of that. So if you're not already on my Instagram or my Facebook page for Double O'Neill, click on it, have a look. But yeah, so this is so the passengers can transfer, which is kind of cool. And then eventually I'll put some fencing up here. It's all kind of, I think it's Crovan's Gate on the Thomas the Tank Engine. On season 4 you get to see it quite a few times, where they go and meet, you know, the narrow gauge engines, and I just thought that would be really good to do. Where it's got all the little white edges and everything, I want to just paint in, well, some, well, like on here it'd be white and I could put a little white edge, but around here I need to add the little brick edge colours back in, and we see, I don't want to ruin it, but my idea was doing something that it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be done and looking kind of nice. And I like the idea of using the Metcalf bits anyway. So yeah, so that's that. So let's start getting this out. Carl Bedford, hi from North Wales. How's the weather in North Wales, Carl? Is it nice? Nugget, hello, I just joined. How are you? I'm alright, thanks. I just thought I'd have a random come on the lives. There's lots of people doing lives and I love it. And I was watching, just earlier, it was Rachel from, I can never say it, Wistaston Junction, whatever. And she was chatting away and laughing. And I was having like a midday kind of, not a low, but you're like, I could do with chatting to the guys and gals on the lovely world of YouTube live streams. And yeah, so we're doing well. In this kit, I look on the back, it looks like, well, on the front, it looks like you get 2 bits in the kit. You know, I'm assuming that's what you're getting, so I'll build one of them, I guess. So we got the Manor House, Farmhouse. So what I'll do is probably flick over to the other screen, which is this one. We'll transition over. Voila, it's all out, all looking good. Just so I don't have to go downstairs for a bit, I've got a pint of Diet Coke, caffeine free, just because it's the only one that was there. Kind of introduces headaches because I'm used to so much caffeine. So I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I think I get energy from all my caffeine intake. Hey Ethan. I am making my own narrow and standard gauge platform output. Good job. I was thinking about doing something like that, and I thought, I haven't got time, but then when I do have time, sometimes I'm not able to be in the loft. My lunch break, for example, at work, and I'd decide to draw the 3D bit, and then when I get home, I'll just hit print, and each one actually, I think it's like 7 hours each. It's a long time, but I don't have to make it, so it's doing it. I then ordered the card stick-on bits and the top, and that's that really. I'll put some pictures up on my Instagram, like I said, on my video next week. It'll be on there, which will be all good fun. Model Railway Legend. Good afternoon. Platforms look great. Thank you very much. Camera info up. Yes, it is. How would I get rid of that? I think it's this button. This one. This one. Oh, I think it's this one. Nope. No, it's this one. Come on. It's being cheeky. Thanks for telling me though, Tim. I'll flick it over to this one. Not that one. I was pressing it without looking. I think it's this one. Come on. I'm a bit rubbish at this, guys. What's going on? I'm just hitting the display button, which normally turns off most of it. Right, let's bring it around. We'll go to aperture. One more. It doesn't want to drop the bottom bits, does it? What am I doing wrong there? Should I just try and drag it off the screen so you can't see that bit? There we go. It's gonna squeeze you up. Just gonna mess around with the screen. That works, right? Like, lost your sound? The sound is okay? Is it not doing it now? Okay, so we're all okay, right? If I take that one off. Is the sound quality terrible now? We're all fine. See, I haven't done this for a little while. Right, should we crack on with this? Have some fun. Or should we just chat? Who knows? I always get some instructions with these guys. It's always good. I always like to say, oh, it's a reasonably simple kit, but then you end up spending ages faffing around. You end up responding. Cool. 5x5. Yeah. How do I get rid of? I don't know what I'm doing with half this stuff. You can see the little zoomy bit in the middle, the focus bit. I wasn't doing this before when I was doing it. Should we use my normal camera and just go big? Come down here. And we can switch and we'll just go me up close. Should we just do that? Would you guys be... Is that good enough quality for you? I think it should be alright. Can always move it away if we need to. Yeah, that'd be right, wouldn't it? Let's go with that. When I start learning a bit more about what's going on with my camera. Right. So I've got a few of you in here. I haven't even done anything yet. So, David Cook, how are you doing? Paulville, Gravemont, New Jersey, RR. Yo. Connor Mikes, howdy. Well, hello, Tris. Right. Let's fill up one of these little pots with some glue. Oh, touch it. I'm gonna fill it up. So what's everyone up to this Friday afternoon / evening? I guess it's dinner time, right? I had today off work because I just really fancied it. I did a bit of the polystyrene foam work for the scenic work in the loft. That was good fun. I've been using Instagram a bit more lately. I've been enjoying it. I feel like I'm connecting more and more. Best streams with no plan. I like it, Tim. Are you telling me, Tim, that you don't plan your streams? Because you seem very organised. I guess you had a plan of kind of something that you wanted to do. Right. Got the top screwed on. That should do us proud. So, yeah. So we've got this beastie. What's always good to do is have the main, like the front of the kit box somewhere, so then I can look at it. But I don't know where I've shoved it. It's here. So I've got that to glance at. Right, so that's little bits that the tiles that go on the roof, which are always joyous, wonderful things. Watching your live stream. Huh. Thanks, Ethan. Well, that's good, Tim. Right, so as before, we cut out all of the bits, so then I don't. Well, I'm gonna separate them first. So we've got the main house bits here, and then we've got this one here. Ba-ba-bum. Does anyone get anything planned for the weekend? No. So David, I just went for it. I'll just say I just thought I'll just do one. It was a last minute. Oh, screw it. I'm gonna go on. Gonna have a giggle and see everyone. That was my whole plan for my live stream. Hey Rob, you haven't missed anything yet. So I'm sorry, Rob. David. I think I was scared of doing the notification because last time I did it, I couldn't connect on properly because I didn't put the right address thing in. It's just like, oh, hey, Fly Me. No, that's cool. You chillax. I'm in the background of quite a lot of people's live streams, and yeah, it's just nice listening to you guys doing what you're doing. It's yeah, just enjoyable. That's it. I opened it up, got the golden ticket, got a footplate experience. That'd be cool, right? Any footplate I get to ride on is my front door footstep. You can't do much more than that. Right, these are like the little supporty bits that go in the kits, which is kind of cool. So I thought I'd get them out early. Saying right at the beginning, I don't even have a plan to put this on the layout. Probably end up giving it to someone in the end, but there's something nice about just building them. Right, so they can kind of tuck out the way, right over here, and I've got this like loads of them here. My little soldiers. Flymate, yeah, just off the YCML. Not well, literally. Okay. Not good. Clips the pen. I just got a Merchant Navy TTS sound chip and I'm trying to install it. Cool. Is it going inside a Merchant Navy as well? Are you going to put it in a pug so it sounds like a beast? I always thought of doing that, put like a King class decoder inside. Like a pannier or something, so it's barking. You're like, whoa. I'd get a lot of people probably complaining at me, I guess, if I did that. Right. Manor Farmhouse. We have you here. We'll pop you out. You have to like cut out like these little tabby bits that are holding on. You can kind of poke them out, but yeah, I don't want to damage it. Fleetwood J. Is that like Fleetwood Mac? New to your channel and been catching up with your videos. Well, thank you. There's a couple of them up there. Some of them probably relevant to what you enjoy. Have a new video coming up next week after I spent about 2 days editing, it feels like. Sometimes I do editing and it's easy. I don't know what some of you guys are like that do your videos. And I'm like, that didn't take long, and I'll get some good views. And then I do another video and I'll get terrible views compared to what I've had before. And I'm like, I think that's on my best work. Like the editing style. I'm like, was it my thumbnail? What was it? Who knows? Let's not think about it. Right, we've got some little windows. We pop them out. Pop, pop, pop. Got a little dinky one in here. Now out it comes. There we go. And a big one here. Righty ho. We don't need these. These will go in the bin. I could keep them, but I'd end up with a huge collection of card. So the philosophy would be for these things is to not keep them. Right, Manor Farmhouse. So we'll cut this out as well, just so I can get rid of this big bit of card. Score this one. Oh yeah. Oh, stop there. Watched the last of the WandaVision series earlier. It was good. Very sad because it was the last one. There was some crying and touching moments. Who else we got in here? Got Wardle Road. Hello, Ollie. How are you doing? Joe Chalice. Hi. How are you doing? I think we're reasonably well, Ollie. Just battling on. Love and life. Fly May. Ah, that looks refreshing. Apple juice and Indian soda water. Lovely. David Cook. Hi, Ollie. Hi, Ollie. Oh, good. Thank you, Ollie. And yourself? Wow, I nearly missed it, says... Who says that? Combat Bunny. How are you doing? Glenn. It's going in an unrebuilt Winston Churchill from the 2015 train pack. Awesome. Is it not already got DCC decoder bits, so you've got to wire it up, or is it going to kind of go straight in? What's the plan? Right, getting these bits together. Fleetwood J, model railways always fascinates me, but don't have space, but do other hobbies. I mainly do part works. Okay. G'day, Tris says Timber Surf. Howdy doodly. You're alright, Mr. Timber Surf. Keeping out of trouble. Over here in the UK, it'll be dinner time soon. Has anyone got anything nice planned? I was going to make myself a spag bowl. Bought some fresh pasta from Tesco. Other supermarkets are available. Right. BB Productions. I have a 4.5 by 8.5 foot baseboard. Would you recommend a point-to-point layout or a dog bone? Oh, I see. So when you say point to point, so it's just like backwards and forwards, or like a loop, as in when you say dog bones. For me, I like to leave the engines running all the time. I just like hearing them literally rattling around. Jen's doing a spag bowl for you now. Spat bowl? Do you mean spag? Or is spat bowl like a different type of one? Doesn't sound like a really appealing one if it's spat. I'm assuming that's a typo. Cameron, what gauge, BB? Yeah, BB, what gauge? Depending on what you expect. Alright, just working through all these various parts. I've seen some of the big kits like that castle. I'm like, that would probably take a little bit of time to build up, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just big and you fold up 4 things and that's half the castle done. Thanks for the advice, Bolt. Yeah, you've got to decide what you want from your railway, and to be honest, if you, let's say you haven't done one before, you need to just make something, but don't fix it down. Realise what you don't like about it, and then, yeah, you start again with whatever way, you just adjust it. Yeah, double A. Like with my layout, I like just running the engines around and listening to them clacking around as I'm messing around with something else. And I'm sure in future I might want to have literally that terminus based ones where they can go in there when it comes out and that's it. But when I was a little lad, Dad had built one in the loft. And it meant that not in the loft, sorry, in the garage. And I had my railway, my brother's railway, and then his railway, and we all looped round together, and it was kind of cool running it all round. So, yeah. You could just decide what you want. There's a lot of bits actually to this. But I guess it'd be boring if it was 4 pieces stuck together and then it's done. Yeah. Right. That's the roof cut out. What else is left here? Farmhouse chimney stones. Maybe I leave them on here for now. Cut this card out the way. It's nice because some of the bits have the information on them, so when you cut them off, you know where it goes, or it's quite obvious. But like this bit, I might forget later, and I'm like, don't have those bits. Left them out the kit. So there's little tabs here, and then there's a score line just here. Rub-a-dub-dub. Right, it's coming. Right, there we go. I think that's everything off that. I can go over here, out the way. Right. I'm going to be building a 60-metre southern region branch line end to end, and I'm so lucky to be able to have space. And I'm planning to actually have a timetable. Do you mean a turntable? Or a timetable as in how long it's going to take to do it? Dimmo, you in here? Hello, Dimmo. How are we doing? Oh, hope everyone's alright. I feel like trying to get the other camera going again. But without having that issue. So I'm just going to mess around with that for 2 seconds. Yeah, that looks alright. It's got a little flower on it, but we can leave the flower in the corner, right? You can't see what I'm looking at, but yeah, that's fine. I'm going to flip it over to this one. Hope you're doing good. See a bit more of me. We put the macro flower, but I don't know why. Maybe it comes about there. Ah, it's because I was on 16. Right, so we should be good now. So there'll be nothing on the screen that'll ruin anything. What we all saying? Cameron says, I worked out the other day it would take 10 minutes to go each way and 5 minutes to turn around at each end. Okay. Hello, Big Duke 61 XX. Former chairman. Lots of rolling line videos on YouTube. BB Productions. Right, one more question. Would you choose a Bachmann Class 158 or a Bachmann Class 117? I'm going to double check what they look like. Because the 117, I think I know what that one looks like. Bachmann Class 117. Yeah, I know that one. And then you've got the Bachmann Class 158. Oh, so looks wise, the 158 is pretty cool in regards to it's a cool looking thing, whereas the 117's more of what I used to see when I was little as a little nipper, when we used to get on the train and stuff. So it's whatever you like, really. That's the rule. Just do things that you like, that is cool, enjoyable, fun. That's the biggest thing with this hobby. Just kind of keep it fun. Don't bog yourself down with all the things that you think you should be doing. That's one of my little rules anyway. I'm getting there anyway. You see all these people do these wonderful videos and do some spectacular scenics or whatever, and you're just like, oh, I'm nowhere near that. Like, I'm not worthy. And then you realise, nah, like, no one starts out perfect. And been doing this properly for like a year and a bit now, and enjoying myself. And if you follow my Instagram, you'll see my various posts that I put up on what I'm up to, and yeah, just enjoying myself with it. So check it out, Double O'Neill Instagram. Shameless promotion there. Right, pop it out there. Right, so the instructions say what? So we've got the inside of it. So we've got the door bits. Do we have to glue them? So it says fold the door sides over and glue to the back of the wall. Fix the door onto the tabs so it shows through the opening. Make sure that it is flush along the bottom edges. Right, I have my applicator here now. Something that I've been meaning to get for a while. It even comes with a needle. I can give that to my mum for next time she's sewing. So I'm going to apply the glue. See how good this applicator is, guys. Is it going to feel like precision? Oh yeah. It's good. Much better than the cocktail stick. Who knew, huh? Squash that there. Gonna be a pro at this. Honestly, guys. Glue applicator. Who would have thought? This is the Gorilla Glue. So that's that. We just need to grab the front door. So that's the farmhouse door, it says. This is a farmhouse, right? Yeah, Manor Farmhouse. So we'll go and stick that on. This is so good. You can be really selective. Look at these little blobs going on. I love it. Who would have known the joy that can be brought from a glue applicator? No more sharpening cocktail sticks anymore. Look at that. What's everyone saying? I know how you feel. Some unbelievable modelers out there. Yes. You just think, right, I'm not doing any more videos anymore because these guys are amazing. Right, so this is flush with the bottom edges. That's right, Ollie. Dinmore, Triss. What make and model is the blue handle tool you're using, please? Ah, okay. So this is like one of those Swan handles. So it's by, Swan Morton that do the bits. It's actually one for my work and everything. We sell them through our Core RC range. If you did want to get one through there, but I believe you can pick these up in loads of different places. But it's the Swan knife blade bits, and they made their own little moulding. Really nice to work with. And I've got big hands, so it's nice to have a a good shape to be able to grip onto. Flymo, well, I'm putting my class 43 class set together tonight. I bought it the train set last summer and collected the matching coaches. Fun. Sounds fun. Sounds good. Right, Cameron, what livery? Flymo Chairman. It's breathtaking what some layouts are like. Ollie Waddle. It is very, very breathtaking. Flymo. I got it in Great Western Green. Cameroness. Iron Scenics. That's it now, Tris. No more 3D printing. You are now a pro with the glue and card. I'm getting there. Like I was saying about before. I just kind of flash it a bit again. This is 3D printed, but then I stuck card on top. So voila, I even have little steps in there. So you can see the steps down here. Not perfect, but it will represent what I need for the layout. And when you rock on the trains round, they're not going to turn up to a piece of card that has nothing on it. And it's like, great, super. Just turn this thing away from us. Move that out of the way. Kind of blind you. Right, shall we continue? Hello, Duncan Watson. You want to keep the needle. It keeps the hole clear. That's right. I've kept it. I promise I won't give it to my mum. I'll keep it. End up in a pair of jeans or something when they get torn. Have you got a guitar? Oh, he's asking him. I see. Right, let's do this. Fold over and glue to the inner gable walls. Okay. So that will go there. So let's do it. So I'm taking my time here, but it's not a rush. Wouldn't be any fun if it was a rush, would it? I've got a question for you as you're all here paying attention. I'm assuming you watch my other videos, that's why you're on here. And I always like putting music and things on my videos because, I don't know, I enjoy it. I just want to find out, do you guys enjoy it? Do you enjoy my little tabs of music that I put on and the various bits and bobs I do? You don't obviously have to say yes just because I'm on here, but it's always nice to know, you know, if the music makes you cry because it's so empowering and emotional, or if it's just kind of like, just good. What's my favourite Steam Loco? I love the panniers. It's something that I've always enjoyed. I've been doing my little 3D printed one for a little while now. Been making progress with it. For example, like that's this one here. You always get to see little bits. Where's my my macro's getting in because he's having to focus. But yeah, so you get to see all the detail from it. I even printed off a big one. There's this one as well. So this is a big version of it. When I was looking about my 3D printer, FEP sheet gave up on me, so then it didn't quite finish. But it's cool because you can see all like the detail and everything on it. It's pretty good. Been making a chassis for it, but that's all on my Instagram if you fancy having a little look sometime. I always like it when there's cinematic intros. Cool. I like to do a bit of cinematic introness. J15's your favourite steamer. It's a nice little Loco. Right, so it's got the chimney formers just here. I wonder why there were so many. So it looks like glue 4 of these chimney bits together, and then wrap the chimney side around it and fix with a spot of glue. Alright, just one spot. Yeah, it's got the glazing. I'll probably put that on it. Always makes it look nice. You don't mind music. Some people hate it. And it's like when I watch Charlie at Chadwick, he's always just himself and he's got his lovely voice as he's chatting away. And yeah. I think it's when I'm editing, you listen to yourself back and you just think, oh, something missing here. Some tunage. You like music, Rob? Good. Grab an old Thomas or the like and graft it in there, Tris. What do you mean? Grab an old Thomas and the like. What's it like in England? The weather is being a bit, not being the happiest weather today, but it's not like it's been raining. It's like hoodie weather outside. It's getting decent music that doesn't break the PRS rules, and that's all, and all that. I see. Yeah, I just use the YouTube stuff that they provide. Because from what I understand, it's alright. I wish I had some music on here, because when obviously it's quite quiet here, and I'm just hearing my own voice as I'm chatting to you all. But when I read it, it's alright. Tim, your voice is fine, and yeah, you can't change it, and if you start talking differently, but obviously it'd be very strange. Hello, I'm Tim. No, doesn't work. J94. How long have you been in? You doing alright? I like Charlie Chapter because he doesn't skip the steps in editing. And he shows you how much of the process is possible instead of having a time lapse. Well, if I did that, Cameron, the video would be very, very long on some of them, because sometimes I'm spending many, many evenings doing it. And people would fall asleep. And it'd be like, how long's his premiere, Tris? I'm like, 4 hours. And you'd be like, oh, okay, I'll turn off now. Right. Right. Ba-bum. What do you think looks better on the Flying Scotsman? Apple green, BR blue, BR green, or water black? I'm an apple green guy. I think that's much nicer for me. LNER Productions, or LNER A3 Productions. I guess you like the A3. Right, so we're going to put this on here, and we're going to wrap that round. Okay, so it's going to go something like that. We'll just prepare the other one as well. There we are. Fleetwood J. I hate the sound of my own voice when playing back on my YouTube videos. Just doing some mods to my 1968 1/8 scale Renault 4L artwork. Fantastic. I'm going to look up your channel and I'm going to have a little watch there. Fleetwood J. There you are. Cool. I'll have a little watch of that, sir. I'm going to hit subscribe. Everyone check out Fleetwood J's channel, guys. Well, you don't have to, but, you know, it's all part of the community thing. Supporting each other. It's not an easy life, as it is when you're working hard on things by yourself. It's always good if people come and join you. Give you a hand. Evan Terry. Hi, I'm a bit late. What did I miss? Okay, so basically, sir, we are building up the Manor Farmhouse by Metcalf. It's a card kit. You may have seen me do a few before. And it says here, a 17th century stone building, farmhouse, and farm workers' cottage. And it's got like a whole bundle of bits that you can like get to go with it, which is kind of cool. So, you know, check it out. Who knows? You might get one yourself, build it all up, get it on the layout. Also, big part of the day is I got myself an applicator, one of the Metcalf ones, which has got some Gorilla Glue in, which is wonderful. A croaky throat too, Cameron. Trust me, Jay, my voice on the vid somehow sounds like I'm depressed. Kind of weird, but hard to explain. I usually say things with a smile. I try to. And make you sound a bit chirpier. I'm going to use my my needle, Duncan. Squashing that in there so it doesn't bung up in between things. Thanks for the advice on the needleage. I wouldn't want to be seen or heard on video, so it's music or random noises from outside the house in any video I make. I watched some of your videos, Rob. Very good. I enjoyed it. You had your because I've got mine up here. Get it down. So you have one of these, but in a much better condition, rocking around your layout. This one's a bit dusty, but yeah, it's all good fun. Check out Rob's channel, everyone, as well. Look at Rob Arnold's wonderful little layout you've got. I take it that's in the loft, right? It's cool. Flymo, if my voice is audible at all on videos, I've tried so far, it sounds like I've got really bad sinus trouble. Oh no. Besides Henry, had your dad made other models for you? Also, 30 years for a model was impressive. Yeah, he's done various things. I've got a pannier upstairs I mean to fix, which he made nice for me, but nothing from scratch in that way. He's done other models, like, you can't really see up here, but if I hold that like that, don't want to drop it now, but we used to do like model boats and stuff for stand back here, and this is it's one that, you know, Vietnam War, going through the so there's a bit more of an angle here, I can't remember any words, but basically like a swamp one, not swamp, but that was cool. So he's done various boats for me over the years. I've got like a Sunshine from the Tug series, and various other things, so he was always brilliant with that, so it's something I've always appreciated over the years. You need to do more, Rob, but no pressure. Do what you want, how you want to do it, and enjoy. Right, so these two on here, right, it tells me I need to put the Willinoed window on. My phone's vibrating. So you got the inner. So we've got 4 of these bad boys to go on. Right, let's stick them on them. Flymo, how rude of me not to ask what you're making, Tris. Well, I think I just explained to Cameron. Maybe you weren't on, but yeah, it's just this little farmhouse kit by Metcalf. So should be good. Looking forward to it. Getting it done. I'm always impressed at how nice they look. Let's get the bits lined up. I'd love to meet the guys at Metcalf because they do a great job at all these little kits. And they're very enjoyable. My little layout, as Tris calls it, is 18 by 12 foot in total and in early stages. And what's the name of your layout? Have you got one, Rob? Yeah, yeah, so it's not a little layout, it's quite big, sorry. No. Chris? Who's Chris? Is Chris alright? What's wrong, David? Is there something wrong? Cool, sorry, I must have been running it to put the kettle on. I made a shed kit, but it was much harder than when I first thought. But I was able to. It was very fun to do. That's cool. Fly me. Oh yeah, he's nipped off. Anthony, quick wave. Hello. Hi and bye. I hope you're okay. I'll maybe tune in later and say hello to you. Hello, Colin. I know you were in earlier, but you know, just saying hi again. Right, let's get that glued in place. Roughly in the right place. Got 44 viewing at the moment. Howdy. Keep you entertained for some hours. or an hour, half an hour. It depends how long it takes to build this, really. Before you have your dinner, or wherever you are in the world. Hello, Michael Atkins. Hope we're doing alright. Right, so I think I've done the first step. This is asking. He's not been live all week. Which Chris are you on about? David. There's someone that I don't follow already. Cameron. Tris, have you ever watched the things? You Now Know series on the Watercress Line YouTube channel. Should have a look. Oh, I'll look it up. I didn't know they had one. If I type in Watercress Line. There we go, click on that. Right, I've clicked on it. I'll have a watch at some other point. Thank you, Cameron. For the next step, it's telling me figure 2, providing I've done everything else. Oh no, I'm going to put the glazing on. What am I like? Missing all the important bits off. Where's the glazing gone? Somewhere in the house. Glazing, glazing. Where are you? There you are. Hiding under there. How silly of you. Right, there we go. I have had a lazy day. Just sat here watching the train go round and round, says Tim. And did it go round and round perfectly well, Tim? That's cool. I'll check it out, Cameron. Thank you. David Cook, only it. Oh, is that Chris Hales? Yes, okay. I see. Well, hopefully he's well. Stretch, I haven't seen... I don't know. I'm just trying to remember if he's been on anyone else's live streams. You know, when you see someone popping up. Hopefully he is alright. Can't have these little glazy bits. Stick them on with my special applicator. See, Duncan will tell me off now because it just got a bit bunged up there. There we are. We're all looking forward to this lockdown shenanigans stuff to finish so we can go see something outside. Looking forward to model shops opening up. I might go and buy half the stock. We're saving up my pennies. Oh dear. Got some glue on the window. Maybe too much glue on this one. How's that looking? Oh, they ain't bad. It's alright. It's okay. Are you talking to Tris or the chat, LNER? LNER, what is your favourite Steam engine? I was well, if it's an individual one, I don't know. Can it be a Thomas the Tank Engine character? There's too many to choose from, really. I like the Merchant Navy. It's one of my favourite ones, and I don't have one yet. And I'd like to get one in the Malachite Green. Is that the name of it? Hello, Michael Stevens. Tress, always miss when you go live. Your latest 3D printed model and finish was really professional, and a credit to you. Thank you very much. It's nice to have nice things said to you from time to time. I was tempted to run the trains around the loft, but it would give away a little bit too much of what I've been doing on the layout for my next video. But if you follow my Instagram, I give it all away there. So go on 00 Neil. Unless, how many of you already seen my Instagram account? Or do none of you have Instagram? Because I like to put stuff up on there quite a lot. Tris, have you ever thought about doing a 3D CAD design on a live? Could do. Depends what I'm doing. Because some of these things take a little bit of time. I also wonder how bored people get. Because I don't want to come on here and do something that makes people fall asleep. Because they're watching things that are of interest. But we could do something sometime. I would, but the price of tin soup has gone up too, Tris. No hobby shop raiding for me. Oh, I understand. I'll just go in there and... I don't know, my normal plan is to I try and buy something to like keep me interested, so I get a little wagon, try and find some scenic bits to buy and little odds and sods. The train has now been running for 3 hours, Tim says, and still going fine. I'm so impressed with it. That's excellent. Right, so that's all of them. I believe I've covered everything. Now I have to do something. Figure 2 tells me to get all the bits out that I got out earlier, which are these bits here. And then figure 3. I was getting a bit intimidated by these instructions, so a bit tricky. A bit tricky to work on. Sometimes, anyway. How are we doing? Let's load up my YouTube live streaming bit. How are we doing? Right. So I'm going to start bending it about using these, okay? So I've got that one, which is my middle floor. And then this is the bottom floor that goes on. And that goes with it sticking back. So that's going to come up here. Is it going to go up on the inside? Who knows, huh? Oh, no, what am I doing? It goes further up than that. So this is at the top, and this one's at the bottom. I see. So that's like that, and that's like that. So it says the first floor has a cutaway, the section that fits around the stairway window. The first floor sits on the top of the windows on the side tabs. I see. The outer walls of the building wrap around the inner floors, which hold the whole structure rigid. Start by fixing the edges to the front and side walls. Then when fast, fold the other walls around and fix to the edges of the floors with tiny spots of glue. Let's do it. Tiny spots of glue, everyone. How are we doing? Thank you, Cameron. So you follow me already. Carriage No Return. Hello. You follow me on Instagram. That's cool. I just try and bring things that brings people some interest and possible amounts of enjoyment. There's certain people I follow on these worlds of Instagram which bring me joy, and just be nice to be one of the people that can do it for someone else. Hello, Lee. Hope you're doing all right. Right, that's on there. That's kind of on there. And then we're going to do this top one. Just drop some glue on top of the window here. Guessing that's all we've got to do it with. Got to fit it up flush on the upper wall. So it'll go there. And this one can come up here. I guess you can see what I'm up to. There's a little bit of a gap between these two. Doesn't go flush. What's going on there? Couldn't have done this wrong. Feel like I might need to lean on it. Hopefully the chimney goes there. Oh no, there's a house. The other part of the house goes on there. It says, don't worry that it doesn't line up exactly. I'm like, cool, because I was worried. You guys. Put some drops of glue to hold this bit flush. Right. I'm missing things. I do apologise. What's everyone saying? I don't need to worry about coal and water now as I have Z21. It does it all for me. Good. Right. Holding this with some fingers whilst I can scroll. It's alright there, Cameron. I'm happy enough. Just having a little look through. Flymo, I don't have Instagram. My young lass thought she was telling me about something new, telling me about Instagram. I noticed sagely. Bless her. Aw, Tim. I think you're great. Right. So very good. Sweet. Fold carefully. Voila! That's right. And then it all comes together. All starts looking pretty nice. So, figure 4. Fit the roof. Place spots of glue on the wall tops. I'm getting good at that. Then carefully fit the roof over the chimneys. Front side down first, so it fits behind the porch roof support. Don't force it. It does go over the chimneys with a bit of work. Put tiny spot of glue along the bottom of the chimneys to hold the roof in place. Okay, so it's telling me it will fit in. That's a bit small for a roof. Maybe there's a bigger roof somewhere. That looks like a bigger roof. Farmhouse roof. Cool. Let's get it out. Don't know what that's for then. That's for something else. The joys. Who's just popped on? Ewan? Owen? Growler? How are you doing? Grrr. Let's do a little growl for you. Melchester, Moderawe. Metcalf kits are fun to build. I painted the interiors black and added LEDs as I was building them. Good idea. Eli Jones, hello. Doing good. There's 45 of you in. Hope you're all doing alright. Keeping me company. It's very kind of you. My phone's vibrating. I do apologise for the noises. So I'm going to put some glue in some places. Just little droplets. You can't even see me doing it. It's cheeky, huh? Just doing it all sneaky. Just put some in some different places. I like this precision glue in Malark. Or Lark, sorry, Malark. Right, almost there. And then we'll stick this jobby on. Alright, I've got to put it on correctly, so it's just this way round. We'll drop that down. I've got that main building. I need to put that side on first, as it told me before. There we are. Looking tidy. It's not really a tight fit to the chimney bits. I thought it might be a little bit tighter, but actually, if I push them a little bit, does it want me to glue them on? Okay. I reckon I should put a little bit of glue in there on each one, and it will help glue in place. So we'll just do this. Get a bit of glue splodging out, so I'll use my tweezers. I'll dry it clear anyway. Drop some more glue on. Run out of fingers and hands. Hands and fingers. I guess I've always got toes, right? Just hold that, read some comments. That one Caledonian 812 Le House. Hello. How are you doing? Morris Modelling. Good evening, all. How are we doing? I'm sorry if I've missed anyone, by the way. I'm kind of gluing this little card kit together whilst chatting to you all. Hope we're all winning the day. It is Friday. Last day of the working week, normally, unless you're working on Saturday, which I'm sorry to hear that if you are. Anyone do anything exciting this weekend? Any plans? Any kit building? Painting? Just running trains? Watching movies? Eating food? Going for a walk? Looking great. Love the details on it. Yeah, it's a cool little kit. I think they do such a great job with their printing and building this. Right. So we're now on to figure 5. So this is the add-on porchy bit, which is this bit. Hello, beauties, beautiful. We're going to put that on now, and it mentions about folding these bits on and gluing them on. So they're the inside walls. So yeah, I guess you see them, right? So they sit there. So that'll be cool. Very cool. Right. Bring that in here. Run that along there. Hello, Ollie. You're back. Hope you're doing alright. Have you eaten your spag bowl already? It's very sturdy. Right. So LNER A3 Productions. He says, I'm planning on fixing my compound class tomorrow and my Henry model. Excellent. So the next step is to stick the porch on the front. And we've also got the lower porch piece, which is that. It mentions inner porch floors as well. Inner porch floor, inner porch floor. Where do they go? That I go here. 2 of them. Who knows? Does this go in first? Who knows? Oh, I know. It's fine. Don't you worry. So we're going to have to put some carefully dotted pots of glue. And then something on the front here. Then here. And then some bits here. The growler. Had to work in my train room today. And when I work, it was my tool job. I was tempted to run the trains, but I had to do a number of conference calls. I see. I can see a problem there. They wouldn't mind, would they? So hang on a second. Got the Flying Scotsman coming through. Right, we just glue this onto here like that. Keep it flush. See, you can see a bit more here. Super quick kits are a nightmare. I haven't built one. I know my dad's built quite a few over the years. Is that holding? Don't let go too soon, just in case it doesn't hold. I think because they use like nice thick card, it seems to work out nicely, and the bends work out really nicely. I guess they didn't do it overnight, but I guess for years they've had this kind of, this quality. Right, so that's there. So it mentions the inner floors. Is after fitting the inner wall, fit the 2 inner floors. Yeah, but at what heights? But fine. Are they on top of each other, or one at the top and one further down? I guess one further down, like on the other one. It's like a roof floor. Right. So let's stick this on. Put some glue in place. Okay. Drop that down. Oh, she's a tight fit. Oh, there's a gap. It's alright. You just slide her down. Got some glue on the writing. I didn't realise. My bad. And the sides come off. Maybe I'll drop a bit more glue on there. I'm going to make sure she sticks. Right. That's a priority nightmare. Live calls with plane trains. That's cool. Right, so that's coming together. I have many super quick models from years ago. This is Rob. Right, so that's the front coming together. Then we need to put the inner porch floor in. So let's stick it on. We'll work out roughly where it's going. Little bead. Do something like that. Should do the trick. They are. There's the top. Here we go. Pop that in there. Probably used a little bit too much glue there, but it'll be alright. It will be fine. Alright. It's coming together nicely. Looking tidy. And then we've got the glazing. Oh, we've got the little porch seats, which are simply attached to the thingy. Porch seats. Chimney capstones. Where's the porch seats? Put the glazing in first. So where does it mention porch? House stairs, house porch. There we are. Let's use scissors on this. Growler. What are you saying, Sam? Glad you got a list of what you want. What I was saying. Oh, the gist of what I was saying. Yeah. Most of the time, guys I work with don't about my passion trade. Yeah, I talk to the guys sometimes at work about my engines, and they're polite, but I see them start glazing. It's like cat eyes, where they just like second set of eyelids come down. I'm like, yeah, you're not interested. Fine. You know, each to their own. And to be honest, like when I first used to like talk to my dad when I wasn't really into the hobby anymore, he talked to me about it, and I didn't get it. But I'd be polite, and obviously I want to have a relationship with my dad, so I'd listen to what's made him, you know, interested in something. But part of the reason of getting back into the hobby was, you know, the fundamental of it to begin with. So then when he does talk to me about these things, I understand, and it's nice for me, because you know I am interested in it, so it makes the conversations between us much nicer. Right, well, I did turn my camera on and show you my new sidekick that was in the main shed. Cool. It's looking quite stately, Tris. A nice manor house taking shape. Are you putting the lights in the house? No, I won't be putting any lights in it. Pretty cool idea, but I think I'll be giving that a miss. Just going to put little seats on. Though I'm not sure where they are. I must have put them somewhere, right? Oh, that might be what that is. We don't need seats. It's too posh. I don't even know if this is going to go on the layout. I think it probably won't. But that's okay. Yeah, I don't know where the seats are. If I find them, I can stick them in later, can't I? And that'll be alright. I'll do one last kind of glance. Got my sheets here. Is there anything in these? Porch seat. Ah, that's what it was. But there's only one porch seat. Okay, fine. I do have it. So that goes on this side. Alright. And I'll put it about here. There we are. Oh. Trains are great. Because my other hobby is RC cars, and it's also my job. And it's very competitive, which is all great if you're into that. And, you know, I do enjoy that a bit. You know, and I enjoy designing the cars, and that's great fun. But there's something about model railways. There's like you know, you do well at something, everyone says well done, and they're happy for you. But with the model racing that I do, and even within my work, there's that internal competition of what you're doing all the time and trying to create the best product. And yeah, I find model railways just therapeutic. I always put my hashtags on Instagram, therapy, because it is. I find we need constant therapy, you know, even if we don't realise it. Is there a window missing from the end? Oh, what, from the end here? Yeah, I don't think anything's meant to go in it. It doesn't have like a mini window. Oh no, there is. There is a cottage gable window here. Oh. Oh, it's for the cottage though. But there is a house gable one. Well, it's a bit late now, Rob. I'd have to rip the roof open. And we're not doing that. So we're gonna leave these empty, because that's our choice, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna stick it in. Well, you all noticed it, guys, but you didn't tell me, did you? I've got the bits here. They're just there. Should we try and get the roof off? You can help me. Gonna doctor it. Oh. I put a lot of glue on to hold this on, guys. It's coming. That's true. I might get owls coming in the east ring. Well, it's actually in the east and the west. I did it on both. Oh, it's coming. Go on. Here we are. Ooh. Oh, but I can't get there because I've got the second roof. I need to do it from the bottom one. Should I cut a hole in it so we can get there? Wouldn't you guys tell me that I shouldn't have opened up the roof? Right, let's stick the roof back on and we're going to go in from the bottom, alright? I should be able to poke something in there and get that window in place. Right. I should have thought about that. I forgot about the upper story. Hello, Simon. Hope you're doing alright. Hope you're well. Didn't really miss a lot. Just sticking this thing together badly. Oh, assumably slow. Yeah, can't even use my words. We got a Kia in here, have we? Trains Go East 2004. Hello. I'm just putting this together wrong if any of you are interested. Now I'm going to cut this open under here. Let's make it a bit wider so I can get to it. Don't want to swing on it too much. Now, we've got a little square for this one. Right, hopefully it's the right size square. Right, so that's that. Next one. Hey, thanks, Simon. Right, we'll have a go for this one. We're going to put our window glazing in. No one kindly told me whilst I was not sticking it on that I should have stuck it on. I swear it wasn't on the instructions. Should we have a look in a minute? Right. So you've seen, hey Jade Wilson. Right, I have some ills which will allow us to get in there. Right, thanks J94. Hope you're doing alright. Should we stick these little windows in? No. Is that it? No, it's these ones. They're way too big. We're going to have to go for something that's just wider than them. Aren't we? There's that one. Right, we're going to have to use the tweezers. Oh, that's good, J94. Yeah, I think we're all doing alright-ish. Obviously, the others can speak for themselves. Right, we're going to do the long one now. Okay, we're going to slide it in there. and stick it on. Hopefully in the right place. He says might look better without it. Oh. Bring it down a little bit. You can't see what I'm doing. I do apologise. But I'm afraid if I did let you see what I was doing, I won't be able to do it very well. And I'm not doing it very well. That'll be alright. It's kind of okay. Oh, that's in there. Hello, Rachel. Just correcting my later issues. Finished a window in a country kit, says Flight Main, country station. And as I was gently adjusting the last window before the roof, and I popped it. Oh, I see. I know what you mean. I've got my I was worried about that with my Great Western signal box. That's the word I'm after. And yeah, I had a similar issue. Right now, the other end, we stick it in. We can get that in there. Right. I have to look at it whilst I'm doing it, well, obviously, but you have to look at it. I can't see what I'm putting the pokey bit, but we're getting there. Come on. Cheeky bugger. Almost there. Sorry if the window isn't straight, right? I guess I'm the only one that's going to see it, but it's got to be good. Otherwise none of you will come back on. There we go. It is honour. Are we happy with that? Did I pass the test? Right. There we are. We can continue with the next bit. So, as that's all done, it says fix the porch to the front of the house so that it lines up with the roof supports. Alright, well, I will try. Yeah, that works for me. And I'll just drop this around here. And there's that one. It's the porch seat. Pop, 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 pop. Quite like this applicator. I know I've mentioned it already, but it's the best thing I've done in a long time. I enjoyed your live stream earlier, Rachel. I'm in the background normally when they're on. I enjoy listening to you chuckle away. You seem to know the names of everything that's going past. I'm like, how did you see that? So this is this. It's a little manor farmhouse. If you can, I can't really get it in the camera. But yeah, manor farmhouse. And I'm not going to do that one today. I'm just going to do this one. And that is that. It's looking alright. I don't even know if it's going to go on the layout. But I fancy coming on and chatting to some people. Today's been going alright, but I just thought I miss my live streams. They're fun. They're enjoyable. You're all great people to chat to. Right. So with that on, we just need to pop the little roof on. this little roof. It's over here. For some reason, it's on the other sheet. I'll just slice that off. You always come back and make that. Now we'll go on here. Feels like it's almost finished. And got there. Then I put some little droplets on here that can maybe glue on. See what happens. Wow, I appreciate what you're doing. Brightened up my my afternoon when I saw that on. I just had a little watch. You wake up sometimes, you're full of energy, you do some stuff, then you have some lunch, and then you start feeling like, oh, what's the point of anything? No, not really. Oh, almost sometimes. And then it's kind of like, oh, I feel better now. I feel good. And you watch stuff like that, it's like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's not fun being human sometimes. We like to think about things. Chimney Stack. Right. He wants to talk to me about the chimney stack. There's another building that goes on this now. Blimey. So we've got to go on to figure 6. So that's, put that there. That's this little one. No. Which one is it? It's on the other one. So we got all this lotty jobby here. So we've got to find something that looks like what's in that picture. I am not sure what bit I am sticking on to this. I think it's this bit. Right. Slide. Oh, I'm not going to cut that bit. Uh-oh. I'm going to keep that bit on there. Okay. Right, run that across there. I'll have to fix this. That's going to stick on the back side of it. Right. Let's put this. I think this is the farmhouse building roof. I'll grab that as well. I don't know. I think I'm doing the right thing. Hello, home-working primate. Hope you're doing alright. Not sure what you're saying there, but I hope, you know, it means hello. Ezra Baker, hello. Getting some lone chimney stacks on the huts. Station roofs are fiddly to get straight. Trying not to get the cats in the hats. Right, so that I cut that off somewhere. Where did I cut that off exactly? Is it there? Is it in the middle? Not sure where it came off, guys. Let's have a look at this, see if I can figure it out. Is that these you want to fold back tab? Okay, like the other one. Go to the bin. Got a bunch of like cheap bins from Tesco last time I was there, which is cool. And I've got them all over the house. They're very handy. They're small. Sorry, Duncan, I didn't put the pin back in, but they're handy. Better than finding bags to stick things in all the time. Right, stick that down. Now I've got to work out where this one's going. See, it doesn't really tell you much about the doors. It's just kind of got the info. like in the picture, but there's no instructions for it. Yeah, there's nothing. I guess they assume you know what you're doing by now. I like instructions. Helps you through midday. Right, I reckon that sticks on there. I'm going for it. See you soon, Tim. If that's you going. I don't know. To see you again, Tim. Oh no, Tim came back. Did Tim ever go? That is the question. Frank Ritchie, hi. How are you doing? Ashley Brown. Bottom edge between the windows. I think it's good. Got my other little picture here. It's going to make sense. I now need to stick like the window bitty bits on here. I wonder if I've got any in here. In a million. So what's this called? Rear gable building. Rear gable. So that's in a million window. Does this gable one have special window on? Right, oh, I think we're good. Getting all confused. Let's say house rear building. There we go. Got the little windows for it. Stick them on. Something satisfying about snipping out that clear sheet. Right, stick this on. No, I need a window piece. I can't just stick that on. I don't have any window pieces. I feel like I need to steal it out of something else. Must be this one. I'm having it. I don't care. I think it's the right one. But this is Indemillion window. But it doesn't say it's for the actual house. But there's no other bits which require that window. I'm going for it. Let's flip this over. Get it lined up. So I peeled it out quick. I was worried about my glue. It's okay. Right. That's there. All fine. 94 is alright. I've run it a bit more. Had a slight, what would you call a little high spot. And I learned a new thing actually. If you hold F2 when you're slowing it down on DCC sound, it applies the brakes and slows it down to a stop. And you keep holding it, then you let go, and off it goes again. That's just like, that's very, very cool. I'm assuming the others might do that. I don't know, but I thought that was very cool because you don't use the other commands to do it. I have to do a live stream and show it off because I really enjoyed it when I was messing around. Hi Henry, how are we doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm guessing this is the rear door. FHSE rear lean-to. It's not that one. It's not that one. It must be this one. I've got the buttons here. Oh, I don't know. Who knows? We're just gonna stick it on. Oh, maybe it's this one. All these doors and things. I don't know what they're for. There we go. I think that's... I'm confused. Looking at my doors. suppose that we need to put that one here. Oh, but that closes there, so we're going to be right. Sorry, I was over confusing it there. I go quiet when I'm having to think. Hey, Thomas. I am well. How are you doing? Put a bit of glue on the door there. Give that a wipe. Is that even long enough, that door? I'm not so sure about this door. It is like the only door, I think. The right one. Who knows? Are there any longer doors? I think they're all the same. That one's longer. I'm doing it. I don't like this one. It's not the right one. Bit moggly. Right. Who would like to see me do more live streams? I don't know if it's something that you guys find interesting with me coming on. I guess you could all shout, no, don't do any more. You're terrible. HDAB plays, walks and reviews. Oh, you're Henry, aren't you? That's a complicated YouTube name. Right, so that's on there. Then we've got the little windows to go on as well. Do we have a standoff for them? They must go straight on then. When you're doing your next 00 update, Rachel? You done much on it, or you've been busy? Pete says yes, Tris. Fantastic. At least I'll have one person watching, eh, Pete? We can have a little chat. See how you're doing. Right, let's get this one done. Right, so this one is the one that goes up here. It's a bit close, that glue there. We don't want that there. Let's smudge it away. Too much glue, but we'll be alright. No one's gonna know. Oh, that's good, Ashley. Yeah, I live on my own, so I enjoy listening to other people's live streams. I don't always engage as much as I would. It's just busy, really, doing my things and listening. I want to put that there. I need to trim this one, don't I? Okay, here. Yeah, that works. There we go. I think we'll stick just with this back building on. We get the chimney on, and then we go from there, really. How long have I been on? Just have a little look. 1 hour 39. Blimey, need to go have my dinner. Getting hungry. Hello, Rachel. 00 has come to a standstill at the moment as I need to do a new plan. Okay, that's cool. Just purchased 3 class 37s in O gauge. Blimey. That must have added up to a few $. Hello, Ray. So that's that. So we'll just do the chimney stack. And grab the bits for that one. I need to stick this together first, don't I? Is that this one? There we go, it's that one. Right. There we go, something like that. And then we've got one going up here, haven't we? Right, stick it together. That comes up here. And that is the back building. Did you win the lottery, Rachel? Yeah, it sounds like she did. Then good on you. I think there's a date on the front gable of the building. That's right, there is. Looks cool. See, I'm holding this at the minute, so we'll give that a miss just for now. Just need to find the chimney. I think. Farmhouse we're building chimney stack. Okay. Give that a trim whilst we're in. Then there's the capstones. I'm going to leave that on there. Get these out. Right. So that's the chimney capstones for that one. And then I've got the capstones for the other one. Doing alright. Let me just get these out. Just slice this bit out. There we are. Keep it nice and neat. So we just need the pieces that go inside the chimney. Fold the chimney stack balls around the 4 short inner chimney formers. I'm guessing these are the 4 short chimney formers. Right. Pop that on here. There's a bit there. Okay. A little blub 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 there. What is the date, Tris? It says 1679 AD. I assume they all say the same. If you did win the lottery, Rachel, congratulations. Good for you. If you didn't, well, you know, put the hard work in. Right, so that's done. And then we glue it together. This is the little chimney stack we're working on. Alright. And we have the bits that stick on top of it. We need to do it on the other ones as well. That's the lower one, it politely tells me. Actually, the worst thing that the bit that I dislike the most about the Metcalf kits is rolling up the chimneys to go on top. think it's because, I don't know, it feels like it shouldn't be part of the kit, like there should be some round cardboardy bit. Let's stick these bits on the chimney tops. Let's pop them on. Blub, 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 blub. Right. The lower. And then there's the lower. And then we'll have the upper piece. And then I'm sure I'll have to roll up some horrible pieces to do the top. Right. Getting close. We'll stick that back building on in a minute. Have to put a little chimney on it. Yeah, they get a bit short on information for the rest of it. I know it's kind of repeating what they did before, but I think they assume you know what you're doing, which I guess I should do by now. Alright, now we're going to stick this on. RDHNLB. Hi. Hello. How are you doing? Now we're going to stick this on here. Stu Little. Is that after the movie, or is that kind of like a nickname, or you just like it? How are you doing? What's my favourite livery on a Loco? That's a tough one. It's changed over time, if I'm honest. I like the malachite green of the Southern Railway. I think that looks always really good. Recently I got my Terrier and it looks awesome. Really like that. And then, yeah, I'm not sure. I think the LB and SCR kind of livery is kind of gorgeous, but no, I like lots of them, so I can't give you a direct one. What would you like to ask? RDHNLB? Is it something polite? Drop that down there. I can go somewhere like that. Is Henry your favourite character in Thomas? And is that why your dad made it for me? I guess so when I was little, like, you couldn't get Henry. Henry didn't exist in regards to the Hornby range. And I always liked Henry. Yeah, so I guess he is like one of my favourites. I'd like to make a modern version of him, just because when I run the one that my dad gave me, the motor gets very hot and smelly when it's going round, and I like the idea of keeping it nice, and then maybe making my own version of it one day, so I can have that running on my layout. Maybe even making some of the other Thomas characters. There's something wonderful about that. I don't know if the people that watch the channel would find it interesting, but I definitely put stuff like that up on my Instagram. My progress with that kind of stuff, because it's fun. Yeah, Henry's pretty cool. They kind of made him look a bit timid in the later series of the Thomas the Tank Engine series, but the Henry that I grew up with on the model series is kind of the best in my view. Give him some decent coal. He was going to run well. Could have left him in his old shape. But I did give him a rebuild. Right. Pretty tidy, all this. I feel like I don't need to do too much more to it. I'll put the rear window in, I think. That's one thing I can do. I might add those other buildings at a later date and add the chimneys at another point, but yeah, it'll be alright. I'll do a little bit more with you all and then I'll head off. It's nearly getting up to 2 hours in there. Yeah. If you want to make an RWS Henry, no, because that's, I find I prefer the original shape of Henry when he was obviously a bad runner, because that's what my dad made me when I was younger. And so yeah, I could make one out of a black 5, but it wouldn't be my favourite. I like the tapered boiler. Thanks. I think what I'm going to do is leave it there. I'm going to flip you over to this last little bit to me. I'm going to leave you there. I just want to say a big thank you for everyone popping in. Hope you're doing alright. I'll probably get a few people popping in. Hello, Andy. But no, it's all nice enough, all this. Obviously you can add more and more buildings to it, but it's just therapeutic doing it all. But obviously it's 2 hours while I was chatting to you guys. I'll add the little chimney bits. I'll put it up on my Instagram once I've finished it. I'll have dinner now because I'm hungry. It's 7 o'clock. It's that time. Have some food. If you ever plan on getting a Thomas and Friends locomotive, I highly recommend the Backman Edward. Yeah, my nephew's got all of them. If you check out my, I can't remember what episode it was, episode 7 of series 2. My nephew has a wonderful railway with all them going around. But yeah, no, thank you, Flyme. It's all good fun. And it was good to chat with you all. It's a nice boost. We all try and get through life and have fun and smile and things like that. And coming on to these things, it's always wonderful. I think I read you guys a story last time I was here. Do you want me to read you a story one last time for the evening? It's part of the Railway Engine series. I read the one about Edward last time. We could call this one Edward and Gordon. Right, I hope you don't mind. Who wants to... You're alright with hearing a story, right? Okay. One of the engines in the shed was called Gordon. He was very big and very proud. "Watch me this afternoon, little Edward," he boasted, "as I rush through with the express. That'll be a splendid sight for you." Just then his driver pulled a lever. "Goodbye, little Edward," said Gordon as he puffed away. "Look out for me this afternoon." Edward went off too to do some shunting. Edward liked shunting. It was fun playing with trucks. Oh, he would come up quietly and give them a pull. "Oh, oh, oh, oh," screamed the trucks. "Whatever is happening?" Then he would stop the silly trucks and they would go bumping into each other. "Oh, oh, oh," they cried again. Edward pushed them until they were running nicely, and when they weren't expecting it, he would stop. One of them would be sure to run into the other line. Sorry. Edward played till there were no more trucks, and he stopped to rest. Presently he heard a whistle. Gordon came puffing along very slowly and very crossly. Instead of nice shining coaches, he was pulling a lot of very dirty coal trucks. "A goods train, a goods train, a goods train," he grumbled. "The shame of it, the shame of it, the shame of it." He went slowly through, with the trucks clattering and banging behind him. Edward laughed, and he went to find some more trucks. Soon afterwards, a porter came and spoke to his driver. "Gordon can't get up the hill. Will you take Edward and push him, please?" They found Gordon halfway up the hill and very cross. His driver and the fireman were talking to him severely. "You're not trying," they told him. "I can't do it," said Gordon. "The noisy trucks hold an engine back so. If they were coaches now, clean, sensible things that would come quietly, that would be different. Edward's driver came up. "We've come to push," he said. "No use at all," said Gordon. "You wait and see," said Driver's Edward. They brought the train back to the bottom of the hill. Edward came up behind and to the brake van and ready to push. "Peep, peep, I'm ready," said Edward. "Poop, poop, no good," grumbled Gordon. And the guard blew his whistle and they pulled and pushed as hard as they could. "I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it," puffed Gordon. "I will do it, I will do it, I will do it," puffed Edward. "I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. I will do it, I can't do it, I will do it," they puffed together. Edward pushed and puffed and pushed as hard as he ever could. And almost before he realized it, Gordon found himself at the top of the hill. "I've done it, I've done it, I've done it," he said proudly, and forgot all about Edward pushing behind. He didn't wait to say thank you, but ran on so fast that he passed 2 other stations before his driver could make him stop. Edward had pushed so hard that when he got to the top he was out of breath. Gordon ran on so fast that Edward was left behind. Last page. The guard waved and waved, but Edward couldn't catch up. He ran on to the next station, and there the driver and fireman said that they were very pleased with him. The fireman gave him a nice long drink of water, and the driver said, "I'll get out my paint tomorrow and give you a beautiful new coat of blue and red stripes, and then you'll be the smartest engine in the shed." Well, thank you for staying. I had a few people hanging on there. Pleasure to have you. See you next time. Look after yourselves and have a really, really wonderful evening and weekend. See you soon. Bye.